Thousands of years ago, you could look up at the night sky and see the Milky Way. You could see the stars, as nature wanted you to see it. Now, you don't get that. We have to come up with a measurement, called a Bortle scale, to measure the amount of light pollution in a given area. Because light pollution from industrialization from the late 19th century to the early 20th century has become so bad that the light coming from cities and cars and anything else that produces light causes us not to see the Milky Way or the stars as they were supposed to be seen. I mean, if you live in Los Angeles, you might be able to see one planet, the moon. Jesus, that is terrible. Anyways, you wonder why philosophers like Socrates, Aristotle, and Galileo, and I don't know, some other guys sat on their asses and just thought all day, every day, and why they came up with such profound thoughts and ideas that shifted humanity's, way of thinking, their understanding of purpose in this life. And why do we still talk about them today? Well, because what they said was kind of valid. Like, it made sense. And they're able to make these thoughts not because, there was nothing else to do. I mean, there was nothing else to do. You could just, go watch people die in a coliseum, get killed by a lion. But I also like to think that they saw the world a different way. And they were able to have out-of-body experiences way easier than we can now. Why? Because at night, on a clear night, they could go out, sit on the roof, sit on the ground, sit wherever, look up, and see the Milky Way. They would see a sea of stars. Endless. As nature wanted you to see it. It is an out-of-body experience to see the Milky Way, and I recommend it to anybody. Anyone. Not anyone, everyone. Sorry, I don't know what... Yeah, everyone should see it. Because you don't feel like it's, boring anymore. You see news stories of galaxies and black holes, this new breakthrough in physics, and you think to yourself, yeah, that's cool, but how does this affect my day-to-day life?
Boring!
How does this affect me? I don't see it. I don't see atoms smashing into each other. I don't see zero gravity environments. I'm not an astronaut. I don't see, Mars. I don't know where I'm going with this. I don't see Europa orbit around Jupiter. I don't see black holes smash into each other. I don't see stars dying. But when you have a clear sky and a clear night, and you lay down and look at it, you start to understand that this stuff is real. What you are hearing is the sound of two black holes colliding. Take a moment to think about that. Two black holes colliding. If this doesn't put into retrospect what we can do with science and modern technology and why this is so important to us, I don't know what else will. We are able to take photos from the surface of another planet in high resolution, plant flags on the moon. In fact, we're going back to the moon very soon, and listen to black holes collide. We're talking about the technologies to travel to another star. This is in our reach. We just need the focus to be on these things, and we can achieve something that has never been achieved in the history of humankind. And if you keep asking me, or yourself, or people that have the same arguments that I do, why do we need to do this? Because this is the only thing that matters. This was very well put by Joe Bartolozzi.
This is the only thing that fucking matters! The only thing!
Yeah, I would have been a little bit more calmer about it, but he's right. It is the only thing that matters. It's what gives you purpose. I mean, for Christ's sake, you're made out of stardust. If you don't believe me, look up a video of Neil deGrasse Tyson saying it. He has said it. Matter of fact, I'll play it right now.
We are not figuratively, but literally stardust.
That's beautiful.
Boom, told you. It is not out of your reach for you to go and dive into the world of science. I'm not saying that you need to become a doctor or don't become an artist or, you're not allowed to go into music. But I'm saying have an appreciation. Don't shrug it off. Don't say that's boring. And I have people in my life that do the same thing to me. You come from the universe. Now, where we come from is something that we've been asking ourselves forever since we were here. Honestly, I want to think that panspermia is the right answer. We're just like, we came from a comet and then we like evolved. Now we're just apes. I feel like that kind of aligns with the God theory a little bit. Like maybe the God just like decided to chuck a rock at us and be like, boom. That's like how we made the earth in 7. You know what I'm talking about. But the point is, this is the only thing that matters. It will give you purpose. And, if you have friends that find this stuff boring and find it meaningless, and they rather talk about, I don't know, Fortnite
balls, I'm gay.
Yeah, whatever. It's like not. It's not detrimental. I mean, you can have fun, but saying that there is no point in talking about it is kind of offensive to the universe, and don't be surprised if you get struck by lightning. This stuff is important. So next time you see a headline about space, about science, give it a read. Maybe you'll learn something. But with that, it's my bedtime. So I'll see you next week.